You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa, where the big stories live. You know how we do it right here. We bring you news, views, and in-depth interviews. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo, and I'm here with Elsie Godwin and Ife Oshunkeye. Hi, guys.
Hey.
And I'm here with the pretty and smart Elsie Godwin. And
it's not even fluent, Ife. It should roll out of your tongue effortlessly, eloquently, articulately.
Oh, yeah, let me say no like a Elsie Godwin.
Even that is not even fluent. Don't you hear how these guys actually do it?
Which guys?
Omega, and then what's his name? Omega, Olamide. Who are all those other Yoruba rappers that really know how to rap?
He's not rapping.
He was trying to rap.
An introduction.
Oh, please. He was trying to rap.
Well, I was just trying to...
Oh, there we go. You can't
point
even
out. I was just going to point out that you didn't give us our usual accolades, so do that.
Okay, the usual accolades. Both of them are dressed in black and gold and spike and yeah.
So
but this is not gold.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so this morning we said we were going to discuss...
Sorry, no disrespect, but can we please have a moment of silence for Cadet?
Okay.
All right. So I think we should start.
Elsie, that was rude of you to say.
We don't have time to move on. Like
well, I'm just saying, Cadet.
The moment is precisely 90 seconds.
Continue. Do you know about Cadet? Yeah. So Cadet is the UK rapper who was just beginning to garner a lot of fame and all of that, and he was on his way to a gig in a taxi when he died in a car crash over the weekend. And that was really sad. So
yes, and a lot of people have been commenting on social media.
And there's also Crep's cousin. Crep from the group Crept and Conan.
I like the way he looks at me like, you know you're the hip hop head here, right?
Yeah, and I know you're the mama.
Okay, Two-Face.
Now don't start the push Ilo again.
You see, because you know, when I saw this, I was like, my mind immediately went to Sheilo, and I was like, I don't want this to be another story where this is another Sheilo. But we've got to take it into consideration because there was no fake news in the beginning, and there was no, what else was Elsie? Anyway, I get your point. And then I also went onto his page to actually look out for it, but I couldn't find it. Did you find it?
On Twitter, not Instagram.
Yeah, even on Twitter, I couldn't find it. Did you find it later? Because I was going all the way down
I didn't go to Twitter to check, but
because when I couldn't find it on Instagram, I now went onto Twitter. Let me even find, because I was trying to check the credibility of it to really see if it was authentic and if Two-Face actually posted that kind of message. So but I couldn't find. I don't know if he has removed it now or so, but I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, there goes the fake story again. If I can't find it.
So are we getting a conspiracy theory from you?
I don't know what to believe now that I couldn't find it. If I had found it, I would have been able to even say,
on the internet, a lot of people have munched it.
No, he wants to see it from the source.
Exactly. Once I get it from the source, that's what I'm saying. It's only those two options because I couldn't find it.
Are you sure you went on Twitter?
Yes, because I couldn't find it on Instagram.
Do you know how to spell Two-Face?
No, I don't know how to spell Twitter. Maybe that's why I need to start. And it's not Two-Face anymore, it's
Two-Face and Annie, I beg.
Exactly.
You cannot break up. Let's not even joke.
And then someone was also commenting.
What's going to happen to Mama? Let's not joke.
And then someone was also commenting that, they were just recently on their vacation not too long ago. And the both of them also recently released, vacation.
Not the both of them.
There's a rumor that I'm not believing.
And Two-Face.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes, they are both of them that are referred to.
Two-Face,
we're speaking about all of them. When you talk about vacation, it's the four of them involved. Two-Face
the couples.
Exactly. Hello.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the song.
But she knows
they just released the song. Who released the song? Two-Face, Annie, and the band and his wife as well.
There is a rumor. Is a rumor, so let me know.
That what?
Nah, don't worry.
No, so you can't just dish that out and then just take it back. Go on, spill. That's what we do right here. Spill tea. Yeah, so what's the rumor that... Go on, Elsie. You can't tell me. I won't tell anyone. Elsie's considering.
We have a guest on the show.
That's Elsie's face when she doesn't want to say anything.
No, I'm not saying anything.
Elsie.
Please say there's a rumor that what now?
That someone is pregnant for somebody.
And it ties in with one of these topics that we've talked about recently.
So Two-Face is about
to be a father. He's not saying anything. Get to the hint.
Is that Two-Face?
He's not saying anything. You never heard it from Elsie's mouth. All right, I think on that note, we're going to go on a quick break. When we come back, we'll be introducing our studio guest. Yes, we do have a studio guest right here in the studio. We'll be telling you who she is right after this break. You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can live here.
My real names are Akbofiofobo, Akborobomemere.
I think my father is a comedian because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom, you know, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you are my younger brother.
Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere.
It feels so good. Now can I do my jam now? Yeah, you can. Thank you.
Welcome back. You're watching Tea Time right here on Plus TV Africa. Before the break, we told you that we have a studio guest, and it's time to introduce that studio guest. I'm pleased to announce that we have that studio guest right here. So time to introduce her. She's an artist, she's a fashion designer, and a lover of music. Her first single, Bamidele, was released in 2015, although she started singing at the tender age of 7 years, and that was in church. She started in music professionally on the reality show Star Quest, and that was in 2007. Her style of music can be described as Afro-pop with a touch of percussion, and her list of works includes Originality, Take My Love, the earlier mentioned Bamidele, and Pamilayo. She has won many nominations and awards and has worked with the likes of Sound Sultan, Nice, and many more. With almost 13,000 followers on social media, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the dashing, the dazzling, and the delightful Doyinsola.
I'm blushing.
You're blushing. Oh, good morning.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, let me start with your looks, because like for the life of me, I'm like, can the fans really keep up? Because 1 minute we have you all in blonde, and then the next minute we have you with a high ponytail, and then the next minute you're in a different red cropped, you know. So I'm like, what's going on with your looks? It's ever changing.
I mean, we need to change. Change is like the only constant thing. So I mean, we keep dishing out new looks and everything. So.
Well, can your fans keep up with that?
And thanks to wigs, right?
Thanks to what?
Wigs.
Wigs. Well, you can say that again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was asking if your fans will be able to keep up with that.
Of course, I'm sure they're loving it. Like, they keep commenting and complimenting. Like, you've not seen me on purple.
That's what I'm saying.
Lilac,
I see your exactly. Will they be
I
able
love
to
colors.
keep up?
I love colors.
Oh, that's very good then. Okay. Because you see, the reason why I'm asking is for someone who is still emerging and who is still, you know, upcoming, even though you've won many awards, you know, I just think, you know, you should be consistent for a certain period of time before, you know, all of the color changing starts coming into play. But you can correct me if I'm
They
wrong.
just know me for colors.
Okay.
Like today you can see me on blonde, tomorrow you can see me on lilac, tomorrow you can see me on purple. I mean, it just depends on the mood.
Okay. I have 1,001 questions, but I will let my
Okay.
I mean, pick it from where he stops.
Okay.
The hair, does it have anything to do with your brand or the message you're trying to push with your personality?
Really, you know, there's something about me, my kind of person on a good day. You might not really catch me putting on gold or colors, but this is like my alter ego.
Okay.
Like anytime I have to do something that has to do with music, or you have to see me on stage, then, you know, you see my other side.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. I'm sure Ife has a question on that.
All right, so speaking of alter egos and speaking of the craft, which is the music, which is what you live for, what does music mean to you?
Music is everything to me. It's like what I live for. It's one thing that keeps me going, and I just don't see myself without music. Like when I see myself, when I see Doyinsola, the next thing that comes to mind is music.
All right, but you don't play any instrument?
There was a time. There was a time I was, you know, good with the guitar, but then
You were good with the guitar. This guy was trying to teach you how to play the guitar and toasting you at the same time, so you gave up the instrument.
So who is the snitch?
Well, I just spilled the tea you didn't want to spill. So this guy was trying to teach you how to play the guitar and was toasting you.
That was a long time ago, you know. I mean, he's a married man. I go to his house for classes, and the wife was really nice to me. And once she turns her back, the guy is, I'm like, no, I don't want to be caught up in this.
Well, I did guitar lessons though. And I'm not married.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, hint, hint. All right. So let me ask regarding one of the things that has actually brought your name into limelight or into the headlines, basically, and it's to do with you saying that you're not intimidated by any of the artists that we have currently. I think that was that came out last year.
Yeah, for me, I believe the sky is big enough for everybody to fly. Like, you can be unique in your own way and still shine. So really, it's not rubbing off on anybody. Do your thing, I do my thing. I'm not intimidated, you know.
Yeah. But you saying that, do you not think that might come across as you being pompous and proud in terms of what the others have accomplished?
No, I mean, everybody's doing great. I appreciate what everybody's doing. For you to even go to the studio to record a song, it takes a lot. So, I mean, kudos to everybody doing one thing or the other, not just music. But you just need to, like, you need to understand where you are, where you're coming from, and where you're going. And you really need to believe in yourself. Keep working, keep striving, and don't let anybody tell you can do it. That's my philosophy.
Said something about the studio, because I would like to know, what's an ideal studio session for you?
For me, as long as, like, I'm not the type of person to, like, really go to the studio with lyrics and all that. I like to listen to my sound, and then I just vibe and
freestyle.
Yeah, not necessarily. Sometimes I have a write-up, but most times I like to listen to the sound. I like to have guitar percussions all around me, and then, you know, everything just flow.
Okay. So you
this song, I listened, I don't know the title now, but when you were saying sugar is better than there's sugar, but there's agbo and all that.
Better.
Originality. Right?
That's originality featuring nice.
Okay, so what was the aim while you were writing that lyrics?
Just like the name, originality. We're just trying to say, okay, sugar is sweet, agbo is better, agbo is our own, Brazilian is fine, shuku is finer. You know, like, you can wear all the Versace, Ferragamo, and all that, but then our Niger made is Bay. So basically, it's me just trying to promote our own thing.
Okay, I understand that from that angle, but if this is what you want to promote, most of your videos, they look very natural, very Nigerian. Don't you think your look should also toe that line, you know, so that there can be a balance?
Okay, that's for the originality song. We are moving on to the next thing. So the look must change, and it must be in line.
So what is the next thing?
I have a couple of songs. I'm yet to decide which one I'm dropping. I have one with Yonder of DMW, and I have a couple of other songs without featured artists on it, and you know, I just can't wait to share.
All right, I have a question for you. There was this argument last week that between Tiwa Savage and Yemi Alade.
Yemi Alade,
and who else?
Okay,
I think it was Tiwa Yemi.
No, was it? Okay, we'll remember, but between Tiwa and Yemi and Sheyi Shey.
And Sheyi Shey, yeah, who's a better performer? Because I see you've been performing a lot of stage performance in turn.
Honestly, I think they're all great. For me,
better.
I think they're all great. Like, it takes a lot of courage. Sometimes the crowds are not even cheering. Sometimes they will give you that look like until you start singing and they listen to you and they, you know, enjoy you. I don't know. I don't want to be caught up in this, but I think they're all doing great.
Okay, no, so just give us like. Have you seen the three of them perform?
Of course, I've seen Sheyi Shey perform. I've seen Yemi Alade perform. I've seen Tiwa perform.
Which one did you like best?
It's hard to say because they all have different things to put on the table. Like Tiwa Savage. No, I'm even being real. Like someone like Yemi Alade, most times she does live performance and she still dances and does everything well. Tiwa Savage too recently now does majorly live performances.
They say she shouts.
That's what I find. I find that she shouts.
I don't know about that.
Oh, you think so too?
She's good.
That's why I said Yemi Alade, because when I remembered it, I was like, oh my goodness, she shouts. And
she's good. We all have different levels of voice, dexterity, and all that. So, I mean, you can find Tiwa doing the soprano and everything, and you like it, and Yemi Alade will come in from another angle. They are both unique in their different ways.
All right, let's hold those thoughts. Let's go on a quick break. When we return, we'll continue chatting to singer Doyinsola. Stay tuned. You're watching Plus TV Africa, and this is Tea Time.
I loved the energy when I came in here. It was so positive. I was like, I can't live here.
My real names are Akbofiofobo, Akborobomemere.
I think my father is a comedian because most times when he calls me, he's like, yo, make sure you use condom, you know, them girls out there.
So are you telling me I should have shot my shots?
Ife, you are my younger brother. Age is nothing but a number. What? I'm a vampire.
I believe in equal rights for women, and I also believe that a man is the head of the house, so we need to draw our limits somewhere.
It feels so good. Now can I do my jam now?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you.
Welcome back. It's still tea time, and if you're just joining us, we're talking to our studio guest, sweet-voiced singer Doyinsola. Okay, let me take us back to originality.
Okay.
Why did you decide to feature Nice in the song? Was that because of his own song that he sang, Photocopy? Because that's what you were saying. So I was like, okay, let me clarify if that's the case. Was that why you decided to feature?
No.
Okay.
Nice is someone that I really, admired from afar. Even when I didn't have anybody to link us up. I love his songs, someone that I admire. So when the thoughts came to mind, okay, maybe we could actually, because I produced that song, Prophecy produced the song, and he works a lot with Nice. So I'm like, okay, can we get Nice to feature on and all that? They said, okay, let's see, let's go through is this, is that, and it was really difficult. So I said, okay, I think if God says it will happen, it will happen. So one day I went for an event, I performed, and I met him, and I was like, oh, you, okay, no problem, don't worry, we'll do it. That one passed. We met again, said, you again, really? Okay, let's just go straight to the studio. Wow. And that was it. Oh. And that was it.
Wow.
Oh, I like the fact that you started with a sweet voice, because we haven't even heard your voice, and we would love to. Can you sing something real quick?
Baby, you go kill me with your love, oh. The way they love me gets a CV, oh. Sure, you go spray me all your money, oh. You know the feeling gets a CV, oh.
Okay, I like that there was no hesitation. She just went straight into it, and she was ready.
Okay, now I want to see you perform on stage. Maybe I'll change from Yemi Alade to Doyin.
Thank you.
Lovely. Yes.
Thank you.
Look up to, at least let's start from Nigeria.
Okay, you want me to start mentioning names again?
Well, that would be
okay,
cool.
This is it. For me, anybody getting it right is someone to look up to. Davido is someone to look up to. Wizkid is someone to look up to. Tiwa Savage is someone to look up to. Two-Face, a lot of successful artists out there. So once you're getting it right, I mean,
So you're top 3 female Nigerian artists?
Top 3, in no order.
Yeah.
No.
In no particular order, no. I mean, anything that comes to my head.
Oh, you're so diplomatic.
I'm not trying to be. I like Tiwa.
Tiwa 3.
Really?
Go on.
You want me to mention your Yemi?
Okay.
I don't know. I like Tiwa. I like Shei.
Okay.
And your third?
I like Simi.
Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, you were at Simi in concert,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
How was that?
It was great.
Okay.
It was fantastic.
So you had the wedding as well?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I want to take us back some time back, when you had one of those embarrassing incidents. I don't know what the story is, so I was like, I have to ask you so that you can clarify for us. But it's something to do with Eva Alodia. Oh, you didn't think I was going to go there? Sorry. Tell us the story because everyone wants to know now.
Oh my God, I don't want to talk about this. I mean, it's funny. Okay, we're primary school mates and we're really close. I mean, some of you will say, oh, primary school, but really we were close because, I mean, I know her folks, that she knows mine, and
so you people were like family friends?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
You know. So we're even supposed to go to the same secondary school, but my mom said, no, you're not going to boarding house. I won't see you every day. Like, I'm the only girl.
Okay. Oh.
So that was how the whole, you know. So we later met again at Bowen University. But I was in LASU before I went to Bowen. So when I was in 100 level at Bowen, she was in 300, I think.
Okay.
So when I got to Bowen, I didn't like the idea at first because I'm like, these small girls and all that. So when I got there and I met one of my old primary school mates still, we were not really close, but when she saw me, she recognized me. Yeah. I didn't even remember her name, but I mean, the way she mentioned my name and everything, I had to be like, oh, wow, what's up and all that. She said, your best friend is here. I'm like, are you serious? Finally, there's someone that at least I could talk to. So I said, what's her room number? Let me just quickly go to her room and all that. When I got to her, she said, oh, hello, yeah, who are you?
Ooh.
And I'm like, this is me, blah, blah. I was trying to, but then I felt like it was really not necessary because you can't tell me. If it's someone even someone that I was not really close to saw me and recognized, so I knew there was
something else.
Yes.
All right, so bringing this up now, I can't help but ask about fakeness in the industry, in the entertainment industry. I'm sure you've met a whole lot of people, but do you believe that there's fake love in the entertainment industry?
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
But more in the entertainment industry?
I really can say I think it's everywhere, even in your place of work.
Thank you.
It's everywhere. Fake
Why are you saying thank you?
Giving you fake love.
What about sexual harassment?
I've not been harassed, you know, in my,
Okay, I have one question and it requires a 30-second answer because we haven't got much time. We need to wrap up. But the elections are coming up. What can you say about it and what would you advise anyone?
If you have your PVC, go out and vote and don't let anybody buy your votes because, I mean, it's like you selling yourself into slavery for the next 4 years again. You can't sit in your home and keep complaining about Buhari, this, that. What are you doing as an individual? I mean, just go out, vote for the right person and let everything just go peacefully, violence-free and all that.
All right. On that note, we're going to wrap up on Tea Time this afternoon. Join us for the latest and hottest entertainment stories tomorrow when we're going to be back on the next episode. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchors, Elsie and Ife, the entire production team, and of course, our studio guest here, Doyinsola. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me.
I'm Tokumbo Taiwo, and I bid you farewell.